From dunks that spin a perfect 360-degree angle, the ones where the player literally looks like the Statue of Liberty, there have been tons of really iconic NBA All-Star slam dunk moments. Starting with the all-time legend Michael Jordan. Imagine you're at the 1988 NBA All-Star Game, and look who's stepping up to the line for the slam dunk contest. His Royal Airness, aka the dude who can jump out of the gym. He's got the ball in his hand. He's bouncing it a few times, he takes a few steps back. Wait, what's he doing? He starts to run toward the basket. The crowd is on their feet.
So he did that like spur of the moment. This wasn't a planned thing like it is now. He just went back and did his thing. More than 75 feet.
Just a little over the line.
Shucks, man. I can't do it.
They can sense something special is about to happen, and boom, he takes off like a rocket and he's flying through the air. It's like he's got wings. He's soaring over the free throw line. He's gliding through the air like a majestic eagle, and then he slams it down with ferocity. It's like he's dunking the ball into another dimension. The judges are losing their minds, the crowd is losing their minds, and well, I'm losing my mind. And just like that, Michael Jordan cements his legacy as one of the greatest slam dunkers in NBA history. No one has ever seen anything like that before, and let's be real, no one ever will. Give it up for the man who can fly. That said, there have been other Duncan moments that had us just as captivated, like Vince Carter's honey dip dunk. For this one, let's turn back the clocks back to the 2000s. Vince is still hopping around more than a kangaroo on a trampoline. Carter is walking up to the hoop and he's starting his approach. He's bouncing the ball while getting ready, and whoa, Carter just puts his whole arm in the rim.
All right, Vince Carter with his first on the final round.
Ladies, wait, time out.
It's like he's reaching in to grab a sweet honeycomb from a beehive. The crowd is going nuts. People are jumping out of their seats. They're high-fiving strangers. The judges can't believe it either. It was an amazing display. That was the honey dip dunk. Vince Carter just showed everyone why he's one of the greatest dunkers of all time. He's like a human pogo stick out there. The honey dip dunk is something that will be talked about for years and years to come. And let's be honest, that was probably the only time in history that putting your arm in the rim was encouraged. This next dunk is also one for the history books. Yep, it's Dominique Wilkins, the Statue of Liberty dunk.
Dunk. Here he comes. Backboard, high off the backboard, finishing hard.
Oh my goodness, look at how high he got.
And they all look better in slow-mo. Above the square. And then
This Dominique was a dunking machine, and in the 1980s, he showed everyone why. He impressed everyone back then with his iconic Statue of Liberty dunk. Dominique had just done the impossible. He dunked the ball while looking like the freaking Statue of Liberty. This dunk is so iconic, it's like it should be hanging in the Louvre. It's like a work of art, but it's not just any art, it's dunk art. And Dominique Wilkins is the master. The Statue of Liberty dunk will forever be remembered as one of the greatest slam dunks of all time.
all right, so he gets his 50. What does Dominique do? I mean, people didn't do that back then. That was awe-inspiring. I mean, he was so tall.
And to think it all started with a guy named Dominique who just wanted to fly through the air and slam the ball down with authority. Speaking of dunks that are downright impossible to forget, I've got to mention the next one. It's Kobe Bryant's the between the legs dunk. For this one, I'm going to need you to take a trip down memory lane. It's 1997. The crowd is going wild. The judges are ready, and here comes Kobe Bryant, the Black Mamba himself. He's walking up to the hoop and he's got a look in his eye that says, I'm about to do something ridiculous. Kobe starts his approach. He's bouncing the ball and he just threw the ball between his legs and did so in style. It's like he just told gravity to take the night off. Of course the crowd is cheering him on. People are jumping up and down like they just won the lottery. And the judges, well, they're holding up scorecards that say 10.0, and I'm pretty sure one of them is dabbing.
Check
recognize eye contact with the crowd. They love this kid.
He was doing this at this time last year at Lower Marion High School in Ardmore, Pennsylvania. Uh-oh, that'll hurt him.
Kobe Bryant had just shown everyone why he's one of the greatest basketball players of all time. The between-the-legs dunk is honestly going to be remembered as one of the best from Kobe's career. The same can be said for this next dunk. It's Jason Richardson's The East Bay Funk Dunk. At the 2003 NBA Slam Dunk Contest, Jason shared a massive treat with everyone. Jason showed everyone a dunk that's forever cemented in the minds of all basketball fans. It is in mine anyway. He threw the ball off the backboard, caught it mid-air, and then slammed it down with the East Bay Funk Dunk. Everyone was in awe. It's like the world just stopped for a moment to appreciate this amazing feat. Even the mascot must have stopped everything to see this unfold. The East Bay Funk Dunk was just something that no one had ever seen before. It was like Jason Richardson just invented a new way to dunk. He definitely told the laws of physics to take a day off back then, but that's not the only dunk that made fans downright awe-inspired. Because Spud Webb's The 360-degree spin dunk definitely made everyone do a double take. Longtime basketball fans may remember this like it's yesterday, even though it takes place back in 1986 when Slam Dunk Contest was a thing of legend. And who was the hero of the day? None other than the 5'7" Spud Webb. Spud's getting ready and he's bouncing the ball like it's his own personal drum. He's got his eye on the rim and he's ready to do something that's going to make everyone go, wow. And then it happens. He spins 360 degrees in midair like it's the easiest thing in the world, and then dunks the ball like he's been doing it all his life. The crowd goes wild. Even the other players in the contest can't believe what they just saw. But Spud, he's just dusting off his shoulders like it's no big deal. The 360-degree spin dunk is one of those things that you have to see to believe. It's like Spud Webb just said, hey, I'm small, but that doesn't mean I can't dunk like a boss, and dunk like a boss he did. With a dunk that good, adding it to this list was just an absolute must. Much like this one final dunk that's relatively more recent. It's Zach LaVine's Space Jam dunk. In 2016, Zach showed fans something that was out of this world. Even while he was doing it, he had a look in his eye that said, I'm about to do something epic. He leaped into the air like he had rockets in his shoes and stretched out his arm like he was trying to touch the moon. And then it happened. He threw the ball behind his back, caught it in midair, and slammed it down with the force of a meteor. It was the stuff of legends. The Space Jam dunk is a tribute to the iconic movie, and it's something that we'll never forget. It's like Zach LaVine just traveled through time and space to bring us this incredible moment. Even Michael Jordan, the star of the original Space Jam movie, must have been giving him a standing ovation. Zach LaVine, you are a dunking machine. I think he definitely succeeded in giving fans something that felt, well, interstellar. Anyway, which of these iconic NBA All-Star slam dunks do you think were the best? See you in the next one.